Welcome back to Caffeine Confessionals. We are here again for another Expresso Shot Double Agents player preview. This time it's 5 things you know about Fessy Shafaat. Number 1, in terms of basic stats, Fessy stands about 6'5", 243 pounds, has been on one season of the challenge, made it to the final of that season, and has a career 1-0 elimination record. Number 2, Fessy's relationship status entering the season was unknown. He and his ex-girlfriend Haley Brocker from Big Brother had posts on social media announcing their breakup publicly, but apparently behind the scenes they had spent time together before filming and they had maybe reconciled. This is important because most girls in the challenge house and most humans are attracted to Fessy. Gabby Allen in the preseason promos and Fessy noted her as well as having that mutual attraction towards each other, so that could play into this season's storylines. Number 3, the Red Skull twist greatly benefits Fessy. Once he has a Red Skull, other people are just going to be throwing themselves in there to try and get one. Along with that, nobody is going to volunteer to face Fessy in case it's a headbanger, and the guy is just a massive human being who's super athletic and has allies all across the house, so if you threaten him, he can come back at you real hard. Number 4, in terms of strengths, Fessy's obvious biggest strength is his size. People don't want to go into a physical elimination because of that. He's just intimidating. What's really funny is that he's the fastest guy in the show as well. The guy runs a 4.78 40-yard dash time. That's way faster than everyone else on this show. This guy should have been in the NFL. He has the mobility, the hands, the thought process. When it comes to puzzles, I think Fessy's about hit or miss. He's a good student. When it comes to math and things like that, he's actually pretty solid. People call him dumb because of his political moves on Big Brother, but he's a decently smart guy. He's hit or miss. Again, not the best, not the worst, in the middle somewhere. As a swimmer, he proved to be adept, and his cardio was good in most of the cardio challenges last season. He can go at a fast pace for a long time. The problem was last season's final was a cold weather final, and big guys don't do well in that cold weather. Every step they take in that snow just creates a bigger hole, and you gotta push through it. It's really difficult if you're big in that cold weather. Number 5, I think Fessy's biggest weakness is the fact the game might be too easy for him. He has allies in Nelson, Corey, Jay, Casey, Josh. I think Darrell and Anissa want to work with him too. This game is handed to him, especially because nobody's going to throw him in to try and get a Red Skull. This guy has an easy final spot, and he might just coast on that, but he needs to make plays to win. He needs to try and get Wes out. He needs to try and get Darrell out. He needs to try and get CT out. But he might not do that because there's just a free final spot for him there. If he wants to win, he has to play big. He has to play risky. Can Fessy win? He was in second place for most of the final last season. Then his lead got cut down to 1 minute. And of course, as I just mentioned, cold weather finals are not good for big guys. If it's another cold weather final, I don't like his shot. But if it's not, I think Fessy could totally win the season. I think he can actually go toe-to-toe with the best players in a final. But if they're not there, his chances of winning are even higher. So I think Fessy has an overall pretty good shot. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.